Welcome back to another chill stream. Today we are doing more tier lists.
You
That's
don't even
what
have to be
baby.
schizophrenic.
Yes, I'm not schizophrenic, and there's another guy here too.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Wowzers,
We are
people.
doing we got some groundbreaking numbers going on.
Two whole concurrent viewers. We are hitting the big leagues, kids.
Yeah, especially right now. It's the morning for me.
I don't know what that's to do with anything, but okay. Hang on a hot second. I need to make it so that the music isn't just looping this one thing. There we go.
I didn't do this movie. This music sucks.
Alright, so we're doing three different ones today. You can probably see them on the tabs. If you look close enough, people who are watching the whole two. So we're doing Mario power-ups, but I decided to put a bit of a twist on it. It's more of how I myself, the other two here, can interject with if they would use it too.
You know that I would.
Based on if I would use them every day, like, oh, I have this to do, better use this power-up. So, yeah. So starting off, we have the basic Super Mushroom. I don't think I would actually ever use this, because, like, what's the use of just being taller? I mean, yeah, you can reach a higher shelf, but it would be, like, more of a once-in-a-while thing, but even then, I'm actually pretty tall already, so...
I would guess it's
Oh,
more of
look at
like
you.
a.
Fancy pants.
I don't know how tall I am.
I will guess like it's more like a defense thing because you know how like Mario just shrinks whenever we get hit. I think it's like more of a defensive type of thing.
I would kind of agree with that, but at the same time, probably not. I feel like it'd be like a once-in-a-while thing.
I was gonna say, if we're using it on a day-to-day basis with your average life, yeah, probably not. I'd probably just use it so I didn't have to climb on the fucking counter every time I want to grab something. I am short. Criminally short.
Unless you can use it just to flex, but that won't be in a while.
Yeah, but you get hit in the face with literally anything, and it's just like...
God.
Yeah.
To the respective areas. Stay down there, shithead. The Fire Flower, I feel like this would be like a one-time novelty thing. Probably whip it out as a cool party trick, but that's probably about it.
If you
Yeah,
have
because,
a
like,
fire
if-
pit, then it could be useful.
But like, how often are you gonna have a fire pit?
I don't know, how often do you want s'mores?
Because I will understand the fact that like if you're a type of person who be like a psycho, then you will use this for arson.
We're talking day-to-day life, not how would you commit a crime with them.
Yeah,
Well, I know.
But okay,
But,
like, okay. I would probably use it for like novelty uses, just like, hey, we don't have a lighter. Don't worry, fam, I got you. I need to run to my garden quick.
I got a whole garden of flowers. Hold on, I got you.
These are literally the same thing. They're just from different games.
Yeah, different. Is
Yes.
Except
Different-
he put his mask on a little tighter in Galaxy. the circles around him just kind of.
Yeah,
This design is fascinating to me because it's changed so much. Like in World, it looks like a proper flower, but here it just looks like they slapped a big old frisbee on it and a face on it. All right,
Yeah,
the Tanuki leaf, not to be confused with the one down here. We'll get to them in a moment. I probably use this for novelty use. Probably for my...
that's just like something you might use for occasional spring cleaning if you want to get into the gutters. It'd be easy to just pop up with one of those. I don't know.
Also because I think It'd be cute to have little tanuki ears and a tail.
I do know that you just usually use it for like flight, but you just need to like run first.
But I think my reason's better.
I would agree.
You can also smack people with it, because like if like someone's like being an asshole too, just go whack.
Punk. That's a very good point.
The frog suit, probably one time, probably out of curiosity. I mean, yeah, it can make you swim, but I don't know if like you have to hop everywhere in order to like actually like move with it. Because in Super Mario Bros. 3, if you grab a shell with it, Mario's standing and running while wearing it. So I don't think hopping is extremely exclusive to it, but also because you'd probably look like a massive fucking nitwit with it on.
I can see no situation where I would desperately need a frog suit.
I mean, it would be cool and funny at first, but then after a while, it'd be like, alright, bro, come on, it was funny once.
It's a one and done thing.
I just find it useless.
The
Yeah.
Hammer Brothers suit,
I'm gonna be real here, I don't really know what one does.
it can make Mario throw hammers, so like he can just make him apparate from his fists. It's also-
I did know what that was. I'm stupid. Anyways.
I feel like it would be a once in a while thing. Maybe just like, oh shit, I'm out of hammers. I need to get my hammer suit.
Unless
type of
that
hammer?
it grants you the ability to make you accurately throw a hammer's good.
That's what it does.
I mean, yeah,
But-
but like, what if like you're in a situation where like you just cannot reach high enough, so you just use that power to like
What
throw
would
a
you
hammer
need to
really good.
what would you need to throw hammers at? Hammers are typically used to just like bang down nails or break something. Like,
Even
what situ-
mushroom if you need to reach it.
What if it's like something really high? Like
What are
just
you
have
trying
throw
to
it
what are
high.
you trying to what are you trying to hit with the hammer? A bee's nest? Then like use something else. Maybe that's where the fire flower could come in.
You might burn down the whole tree, but I feel like that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I don't like bees.
Because if
I
you
like
throw
bees,
a,
but I don't like bees.
because like if you
Those
throw a
are-
fucking hammer at the
Okay.
bee or wasp nest, you're gonna piss off the bees and the wasp. Then what?
Yeah, that makes sense. I was trying to make another point besides bees, but yeah.
Because
Anyway.
I know it's like a Hammer Brothers suit, but like it's still a shell. They can get through the holes, and then you're just fucked.
Hello.
Hi, Mal.
You know, we're on right now, just so you know.
You're
Okay.
streaming. The Tanuki suit, novelty as well.
That's the exact same thing, except it's a full suit, not just a tail and ears.
Well, it can also
Which
make
makes
you. It can also make you like turn into stone, but how useful is that?
Yeah, I don't.
How about
really-
guess for like a natural disaster moment?
But like, how are you supposed to predict for that? Just like you have some like you have it encased in glass, just like break in case of natural disaster, and you can only stay in the stone form for so long. There's a
So it's not
limit
like-
to it.
It's not like you can just sit there for hours. So yeah, I think that's probably also a not particularly useful, but
Actually, it would be
Okay,
novelty. It would be a one-time novelty because opposed to just simply having the ears and the tail to having an entire suit, I would rather have the ears and the tail.
honestly, yeah, slightly less inconvenient.
The P-wing is literally just the Tanuki, the raccoon leaf. They're going in the same spot.
Yeah.
I mean, this one can let you fly without having a running start, so it has a bit more utility to it. But at the end of the day, it's still the same thing.
And you don't even get any ears or a tail.
Oh, you
This is
do, but like,
abstractly.
you do, but like, it's just the same thing, except it allows you to fly instantly without having a running start.
So slightly more useful.
But it's the
Kinda.
same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah. With just a tiny buff.
Yeah. The Karibo shoe or the Goomba shoe. One time. Again, it would be funny at first. It would be, hey guys, look at my giant shoe. But then after that, it's just like, okay, bro.
it could score, right?
It's just a stomping mechanism that is purpose, but yeah, it's not really convenient.
I mean, it would. I'm honestly wondering, would it be like cozy? Could I sleep in it? Could I sleep in the Karibo shoe? I want to sleep in the
Maybe.
Karibo shoe.
Maybe if you lose your house.
How big is it actually?
Pretty big. Like, wait. What?
What? 9 feet? How big
Hang on.
is this universe? Get it right.
Yeah, if they're actually that tall, then yeah, there might be superhumans. Unless if the game is actually just weirdly taller.
Game
Okay, here we
theories that
go.
have
There
to
we go.
feature-
This is a better comparison. 2 feet tall. There we go.
Okay, sometimes Google would just be piece of shit.
Yeah, remember.
This is from the fucking wiki where anybody can change the results. So,
The fandom wiki.
We're just rolling with it.
let's just say, okay. Let's just. Well, the Goomba sticks its head up towards the top, so its little feet could just be dangling there as it's, and then like when it has to jump, it like ducks inside of it and then jumps. It doesn't like jump while its head is sticking out. So let's just say the thing is about 3 feet, maybe 4. Yeah.
Okay.
One-time novelty. I wanted to give it novelty, but I feel like it's just something that I would use once and then like never again. Probably show it off with the boys, and that's about it. The boys and other people I hang out with. Anyways, the ball flower.
How?
It's-
That's not really useful.
It's okay, so before you say it's just the fire flower, it shoots little black spheres and they bounce all over the place. There's literally no situation where this would be useful. I would use it once out of curiosity, and then as I'm watching the ball fly into the sky, hit a plane, and watching it crash, I would be like, yeah, I'm not using this.
Or if you want an instantaneous ball pit, I guess you got one.
Oh no, they're continuously bouncy, so if they like hit a surface, it just keeps going.
So
A
that's what
very
their purpose is?
violent ball pit.
Welcome to the ball pit. Fucking insane rock music starts playing.
And the balls are just bouncing everywhere, and yet you're getting hit by it, which is.
How
And yet you
long
wanna.
can you survive?
Dead instantly.
If you survive the ball pit, I will grant you $10,000.
Nah, fuck
Okay,
that.
Mr.
I ain't got that kind of money. You get like $10 if you're lucky.
Alright, the cape feather. Okay. So it's like the Tanuki leaf, or Tanuki suit, whichever one you want to go with. But it is insanely fast. You can cover really far distances with it, and I think I would use this thing to go to work every day.
That would be so much better than just driving to work every single day, because that is an unnecessary risk. There are some people out there who just don't know how to fucking drive. You know, yeah, I would prefer to just fly over driving. Driving is bullshit. Why did we introduce this into society?
And it's like there's
Yeah.
not the issue of being too high and then falling and dying. You can glide down with it like a parachute.
That would be so much more fun. Unless it's raining. But that would kind
Yeah,
of suck.
that's probably the only exception. But still,
You still
it's
got
like
a car, I guess.
yeah, you still have the car as a backup plan. But you could fucking zip to work in fucking minutes. I would use this thing. I would use this thing fucking every day.
I will never know much about that info until y'all start talking about it, since, well, I never played Super Mario World, but I have seen it. But that sounds really convenient. compared to the
Okay.
Tanuki, because you're just wearing a suit. Oh yeah,
I'm not explaining.
P-Balloon.
I'm not explaining
Yeah.
this thing. Don't explain. Shut up. Shut.
Yeah,
Shut-
I understand. Don't explain it, or else we will cut your foot off.
Why the foot?
No questions.
I don't know what I would use a banana peel for. I'd throw it away. I'd probably look at it like
it's,
if, like upon
it's just an average banana.
upon finding it, I would be like, "Oh, you have a cute face," but that's about it.
It's
Oh,
just a
lucky.
normal banana peel.
Let's say if there's a banana in it, then that gives it slight more use. But if it's just a peel, well, I guess you could use it for like compost or something. But I have zero use for compost personally, so
Well, the
unless you
thing
want to
is,
start a compost business,
yeah, it's
it's-
not gonna be really useful for life. But yeah, I can understand that it just used to piss people off.
assuming you have an infinite supply, again, you could compost it and make a compost business, and then you're making money out of nothing. But that's a bit of a stretch. Like, who has time for that?
But here at the same time, think about how you get the banana peel. It's by pure chance.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
either get a bolt or the blue shell. Yeah,
Okay. I wouldn't like the blue shell that you're thinking of isn't on here. We have this one, but I'll get to that in a moment. Like, I would keep the blue shell on like display or something. Just say, look at this cool ass thing I found.
that makes sense. Just museum level.
Big ass hammer from Donkey Kong.
The
Dunk.
classic Donkey
Dunk.
Kong.
Don't.
I don't see any situation where a giant hammer is like useful unless I'm like busting up rocks, but I don't do that on a daily basis.
Or construction.
You have an exceptionally boring life.
I do, thanks. It's either this or going to work, and I'm kind of content with my life.
That's fair.
Alright,
well-
lightning bolt. That's not gonna be. I don't think that's really useful. That's just used to shrink people.
I feel I would actually be scared to touch this thing, I'm not gonna lie.
Because that would cause like a worldwide panic.
Well, I mean, you're literally striking everybody in your immediate vicinity with fucking lightning bolts.
It's not gonna shrink everybody, it's just gonna fucking kill them.
Just
Yeah.
dead. Instantly.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
a chance they'll kill them.
Not
Let
a
me
chance,
tell
they're
you,
just dead.
Even being within the vicinity of a lightning bolt being struck fucking hurts. I'm speaking from experience. It sucks. Don't do it.
Wait,
You
what?
get struck head on, gone, dead.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I do know that lightning strikes just gives a chance of either surviving or dying.
You're just
But that
fucking
just
dead.
what?
You're getting hit with the power of the sun. You're not fucking coming back from that shit. Don't fucking try to sugarcoat this.
I'm not
It's
sugarcoating. I'm
either
just,
you die or you live paralyzed from the neck down.
yeah, either that, the paralyzation. Like,
But you're still.
I
There's
would
no
rather
point.
die.
yeah,
If,
there's no
you're-
point
if
of the
you
lightning
weren't
bolt.
paralyzed, if you weren't paralyzed from the neck down, there is no point living your life. You might as well just ask your might as well just ask your closest homie to point a gun to your fucking cranium and just pull the damn trigger.
If you ever get paralyzed from the neck down, just give me a call. I got you.
Thanks.
Anyway, next up.
The same reason as the Tanuki suit. It just gives you bunny ears.
I love
Yeah.
that.
But you can like use them to hover in the air, but honestly it would just be for like, hey guys, look, I have bunny ears, aren't I cute?
Did they
What?
actually grant you like? I've seen a footage of the bunny power up, and it looks like it just grants you like infinite, or I don't know.
It glides, that's it.
Oh,
That's it. Bottom text, nothing else.
okay. So kind of useful, but not really convenient.
The wing cap
Okay.
is
Mario's
the wing cap is the same as the feather where it allows you to fly really far distances really fast, but the drawback is that like you can't glide down, so it would probably go once in a while.
Slightly less useful.
Because I'm not fucking Mario where I can survive a like 50-foot drop.
Yeah,
And, like-
unfortunately, if I were to fall from 50 feet, I would probably just fucking die. Deceased. Gone. No more crocodile.
It is sad day.
Anyway, invincible cap. Or I think that's what it is.
The vanish cap,
That would be pretty useful, honestly.
I feel like I would probably use it for novelty though. Probably just to fuck with my friends, but like I feel like it would be useful in the case of this. It can phase through glass, so like if you like locked your keys in your car, just use the vanish cap, stick your hand through, grab it, and then you're done.
Oh, that's actually really useful.
Now think about it, because then if you're ever like anxious about going into a public setting, you can just invisible gone. Nobody can see you. And then you can steal shit too. So like if you don't have money for food, bam.
The metal cap.
We get innovative with that.
The
metal-
Oh,
I feel like it would be a novelty. I really don't see where being a living heap of metal being really heavy and just would be useful
like-
at all.
inhuman strength. Like,
Yeah, but you're still like really heavy and shit.
yeah, like if you're standing on like a second floor, then yeah, you just fall through. That's not really useful.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool. Actually, no, this would be a one-time novelty thing. It'd be cool at first, but then it's just like, alright, never again.
Especially when it comes to like certain situations. But yeah.
This is a Mario Kart item. Why would
Yeah.
this be useful to me at all?
All it does is just like it's like a really good boost, but it's just a timer.
But like, in what case would I need this? Like, you can't speed through traffic, you'll just kill yourself.
Yeah, I don't see any situation where that wouldn't be dangerous. Even if you're like a race car driver, if you go too fast, you will absolutely lose control. And then
Okay.
you're dead.
Yeah.
You slam into a wall at Mach speeds, gone.
I would never use it, but it looks cool and I would put it on display.
Yeah, museum level. Museum level.
I mean, it's pretty, I guess.
But like, would I use it at all?
Probably not.
Nah. Again, it looks cool. It looks cool.
Yeah.
But would I
Yeah,
use
it looks
it?
like it looks like it's really expensive to like be sold for, but
But would I sell it? No, because it's mine. It's cool.
anyway, next up
I would
the-
put it on my shelf and I would name it Winnie or something.
I was
Maybe
thinking
go-
Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert sounds better. Or Gertrude.
maybe
Oh,
Ollie.
I like Gertrude.
Yeah, it's name it Gertrude.
His name is
I will,
Gertrude.
if I will name it, I will name it Ollie.
It's Gertrude.
Gertrude.
We dubbed the crown mushroom as Gertrude.
Anyway, next up, the Mega Mushroom. I feel like this will be a one-time novelty.
It is. Honestly, I feel like I would use it out of curiosity, and then the giant size would freak me the fuck out.
And yeah, you will
Just don't
freak
do-
everyone out like you're Godzilla.
Don't use it indoors.
Yeah, you
We're
will.
going
You're
to
this.
fuck up your house.
God.
And I ain't got the money to pay damages.
You would just like you. To me, I feel like if I used it, I would just start playing NMM Godzilla. So
Prepare
that's
to
like a
face
one-time
some
novelty.
serious property damage.
Yeah, like, okay, yeah, cool, you decimated the city. Now pay up, fucker.
Oh my god. Imagine wearing a costume of Godzilla and then using that mushroom. Thank god.
We just said the drawbacks, why would you want to do that?
We would literally, you'd break the costume.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have to make a big ass costume. I don't really know how this thing would work. Like, does it make your clothes grow too? Would it? I mean, yeah, it does it with Mario, but that's fucking Mario. We're talking about if you were actually using this.
Yeah, that sounds really inconvenient. Like, that would just strip me naked.
I was just thinking about that. I'm never using this thing.
yeah, yeah. You can either use that like museum level, like you just put on display.
I would just like get rid of it and just send it down the street as it's bouncing away.
Imagine if a car got it.
Monster truck.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Don't
next
tell
up,
Ace about it.
I mean, it does look. I mean, I'm gonna admit this. It does look kind of cute because like the little like cheeks it has. If you look closely at it.
the little
Let's
eyes.
see.
All right, the blue shell item, not the blue shell from Mario Kart. Like it's a shell you can wear.
Oh, is that the one that, like in the, fuck, I don't remember what game it was, but there was a game where you could get the shells from the Hammer Bros, and it gave you the ability to throw hammers and shit. Yeah, that game.
It
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
give you.
and that
It didn't give you the ability to throw hammers, but
It lets you
It-
slide.
Oh,
it-
you slide with it, yeah.
it is the
I haven't
best
played that game
fucking
in so long.
power up in Mario history, and it has not returned since, and that is a crime.
I will not stand this penguin suit slander.
It allows you to be a Koopa shell, and you can just it's just the best thing ever. But like when I use it normally, probably a few times, but like it depends. Like if I'm spinning with it, am I spinning too, or is there like a swivel table that keeps me in one spot?
You would get dizzy really fast if you just spun with it.
But here's the thing. It's indestructible, so if someone's trying to hurt me, it can just hide inside of it. They can't do shit. They can stomp on that thing all they want. They ain't touching shit. Sorry,
Yeah.
homie. You ain't doing shit.
Defensive mechanism.
You can shoot at that thing all you want, coppers. I ain't giving back the donut I stole from the gas station.
Anyway, next up, the mini mushroom. I feel like that would be a never.
I already have the mini mushroom enabled, like, constantly. This is a tragedy.
When I
Okay,
was young,
first.
I used to fantasize about being really, really tiny. I still kind of think about that sometimes, so I feel like I would use it once just to finally feel what it feels like and just be like, all right, I'm bored.
Not gonna like
That'd be
that.
cool.
I feel like I would be scared as shit, like because I would not know what's beneath my carpet.
I think it'd be cool.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, but like,
I don't think anything like depends on how tiny you get. Like, do you get like microscopic, or do you like just get like?
lower
Actually, let's
insect
take a
level.
let's take
If
let's take a
it's-
let's take a look here. Let's go back to the new Super Mario Brothers comparison thing that we were just looking at.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
you don't get microscopically small, and you get the ability to walk on water. I
Like, it makes you
remember
like
that.
half tall, maybe.
Yeah.
No, it's not
uh,
half tall. He's small, but
I would say you're about
you
the
definitely
size.
did.
I would say you're about the size of like a small dog, like a Chihuahua or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which I
yeah,
would
I
totally
wouldn't get
think.
that at all.
But if it would like make me insect size, then yeah, I'll be scared shit because I
Yeah,
don't want.
but It don't do that, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right,
Cry about
the
it.
the hammer from Smash Bros.
It's the same thing, except it just looks nicer.
Oh yeah, it looks beautiful, but like, not like this looks like it's for Smash.
It is.
We already established that.
Alright, I'm just gonna gloss past that one because it's literally just the same fucking thing as the other hammer. It's just
Yeah.
prettier, I guess.
Eh.
Museum level.
The extra health mushroom. I don't know what this thing would do. Like, would it work like a regular mushroom, or would it work like... Or would it just make you healthier? Just like you have a disease, you eat it, then you're just cured.
Well,
Or
I mean,
would
that'd be
it-
good if you just like randomly got sick and you don't feel like doing something. And... Oh, wait, I have a mushroom. I just instantly cure.
Or would it just expand your lifespan? I don't know.
I mean, I want to die when I turn old, so...
Yeah, no, I don't want to live longer on this planet than I have to.
I feel like it would
Yeah,
just.
I feel like the disease,
I feel like the
maybe
disease one's the better route. But,
or
yeah,
maybe
that one.
maybe healing wounds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. Just like I get my arm chopped off. Oh shit! Better get my star mushroom.
Yeah, that would be good, useful. I don't know why I thought
Hey.
of like expanding lifespan.
And hey, the good thing is that you won't have to deal with like medical bills.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
a good point. That's a really good point, actually.
Especially the U.S. economy being so fucked.
Medical bills
Yep.
be damned.
You'll never have to
Anyways.
go to the doctor again.
And considering that I'm in America, I would definitely use it.
All right.
Fuck
Bee.
America.
The bee mushroom novelty. It gives you a cute bee costume, and that's probably about it. I mean, you can fly with it, but not for that long. Guess you could sting someone with it. Oh yeah,
Maybe
you
that
could,
could-
you could wait. You could use these two in tandem. Knock down the bee's nest, put on the bee suit, then the bees will leave you alone.
Oh, if the bees leave me alone, then I would use that daily.
You sure?
I hate bees.
Because
I hate wasps. They
okay,
scare the ever
There's
living
one-
shit out of me.
Here's one thing, 'cause since I'm starting to get like I'm right now having a thought process, but like, there are other bees that attack each other because they may be either different or something, but depends on what situation they're being in.
In the game, when Mario wears it, the bees seem pretty welcome about him. So
If that's the case, then yeah, that would be useful.
all right, the
Combination.
the boo mushroom. It turns you into a ghost. I could do that right now if I wanted to.
Gives him a Danny Phantom type shit going on.
I will. It
Unless
doesn't
you
do
want to prank your
anything
friend.
to make a quality life, but it's just for just make it the haunted houses a lot more
So
terrifying.
you could
for others
actually
to
make some
explore.
decent money off that. Like if you
That-
start advertising a haunted house and then you turn into a ghost.
Yeah. Or you could prank your friends with it.
Once in a while.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at here.
The
Anyways.
spring mushroom. This thing is fucking terrible. This thing is fucking terrible in the game, and I would use it once, freak the fuck out upon being ensnared by a big ass metal coil, and freak the shit out. No, I would use this once and never again.
Yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
yeah.
I hate that thing. Okay, but like, yeah, this thing is fucking terrible. Like, what would you even use this thing for?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe mobility. I don't know. Mobility seems gonna be ass.
I think this is just a generic star.
Never. Just put up as a museum level.
Probably one-time use, quite literally, because it lasts for a limited amount of time. The red star from Galaxy. It can have you fly, but you fly pretty slowly
Maybe.
once in a while.
All right.
I don't see like any situation where I would use this unless I like just want to like fly around fly around where I live or something, or like fuck around with my friends or something. Just like, hey, I'm over your house, dumbass.
That's legit.
The ice flower. Probably the same as the fire flower.
Again,
'Cause-
cool party trick.
Cool party trick, and like it's like, oh, what if you want to? And it's like
Ooh.
the same thing with the s'mores. Like, what if you want to make s'mores? What if you want to make snow cones or something?
Exactly.
What if you can use it during either hot weather or cold winter?
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I was saying like if it's like really hot and you just need to cool down, you can just ice yourself. Bam,
However-
problem solved.
I would also put the penguin
Oh,
suit
free ice.
there too, but like actually a lot higher. I'm gonna like arrange these a bit.
I have successfully gaslighted you.
But like, here's the thing. I love the Koopa shell because it's great, but this thing is like 3 power-ups in one.
It's the ice flower, it's the Koopa shell, and you can also go out on water and on general surfaces with it, so
Okay, no. Not just that, but also makes you swim faster. So it is the blue shell, the ice flower, the mini mushroom, and the frog suit all in one fucking bundle.
I love the penguin power up. It is literally my favorite power up of all time.
Also, you're an adorable penguin, and that's amazing.
Exactly.
But I would not
New-
use
new.
it, like, consistently or, like, once in a while. I don't really see any, like, utility use for this thing. I feel like it's just something fun you'd pull out during the winter or something.
Exactly. I imagine it probably also keeps you pretty warm. Because, like, penguin skin and shit.
So, yeah,
Newt.
the propeller mushroom, probably a one-time thing. This thing, this thing to me, in my opinion, is the worst flight power-up because, like, it only sends you upwards, and it has no, like, directional flight advantage to it, unless, like, you're descending.
I was gonna say you can do it while you're descending, and that makes it useful.
But, like, you'd
I
have
don't
to,
know,
like,
I like
you'd have to, like, plan it, and also, I have terrible motion sickness, so I'd probably vomit after using it once.
Yeah, so I guess you do like do that little spinny thing.
It feels like a side grade, so yeah.
Oh yeah, you can also clear clouds with it. So I guess if you got some like a really foggy day going on, I don't know. I don't think that doesn't happen very often. So
Speaking of clouds, the cloud flower.
Onto the power-ups I've never seen, since I guess those are from Galaxy 2.
I think it would just be a novelty thing. You can create cloud platforms with it, and the outfit you get is pretty cute, I guess.
question mark.
I mean, it really depends on it because, like, it's just Mario. I don't really know what it would look like if, like, you wore it. I want to design this now. I gotta write this down to something I want to draw.
You should.
Mhm.
You
My-
absolutely should.
My persona with Mario power-ups. Something just fell.
That feels
That'd
like
be-
a betrayal.
What?
Your characters with Mario things.
Oh, I wasn't talking about, like, my actual characters. I was talking about, like, my persona, like the PNG tuber.
That still feels like a betrayal though,
Why?
because you are like entirely Sonic based. You
I mean,
are a token
I like
Sonic guy.
well, it's purely for the reason of, like, drawing my persona in new outfits. That's literally it. And, like, Sonic power-ups don't really change designs, they just give them shields. I mean, unless you're talking about super forms.
That's fair.
It's just like, oh yeah, I have a big weird sphere around me. Ooh, look at me.
You know, I did notice that at least we don't have that fucking elephant thing here.
That's going in never.
That is like the most thinly veiled fetish I've ever seen.
Hang on, I want to put wonder power-ups in here.
Plus, who wants to be an elephant?
Purely because
Fetish.
they have those. Purely because they have those other power-ups in there. Hang on. Whatever. I would put the elephant fruit in never, the bubble flower in novelty, and drill in one-time novelty.
Alright.
Who even wants to be an elephant? You're just gonna
What?
be a big, clumsy animal.
It's so it's no. It is simply no.
All it does is just increase the fan service.
Can you not?
It is, as I said, a very thinly veiled fetish. Anyways,
That entire game was a thinly veiled fetish. There's a lot of things in there. Hey, did you want the pea balloon to come back?
Nah.
God.
Well, we've transformed it into another phase. For the other community.
No.
Oh
The-
fuck.
That fucking power.
Stop.
That fucking power up is on me like a fucking plague. Jesus Christ. Anyways,
I don't know what that power up is. The metal thing.
it's a drill.
It looks like a blade. It looks like a Beyblade.
I don't. it's supposed to be a drill, but I don't see myself using it at all.
Yeah, no, I don't like.
It
Not see
It
any
looks-
use in it.
it looks so like a Beyblade.
I don't know what those. I don't
I'm
know
not.
what that
I'm
is.
not. I'm not getting into what that thing is. I'm not getting into it. It's literally the same thing as this.
Oh!
Oh,
I don't
Wait
know
a
what that
minute.
power up is. since
Wait a
that's
minute.
from-
These things are completely null and void because Yoshi uses them, not
Oh!
Mario.
Oh, that makes
oh
sense.
yeah,
So
that's a
that's
good
why they
point.
look like fruits. Therefore, Yoshi.
We're not dinosaurs, unfortunately.
I mean,
I
I
don't
will
think
admit.
that's-
I will admit they look like they would taste good.
But yeah, the cons.
Yeah, they
the
look-
cons will
they
be.
look
Sure to get transfigured to high hell though.
Yeah. Anyways, the boomerang flower, probably novelty. To toss some
Silly.
boomerangs when I'm bored.
Hmm.
They're
It
big
is
ass. They're big ass
silly.
boomerangs too.
Mhm.
Probably use them in an open field to make sure I don't fucking kill anybody. Okay, so these are literally just the Tanuki suit.
I would say that the golden one is slightly better just entirely because it makes you fucking invincible.
But like these two are literally just the Tanuki leaf. No, the Tanuki suit. This one is just this one is the Tanuki suit without the ability to turn into stone. But this one is literally just the OG one. But the reason why it goes above them is because it gives you a cool scarf.
Huh. We do like the cool stuff.
Love extras.
That and I like Super Mario 3D Land. I breezed through like half that game in a single sitting.
It's so easy, but I love that game too. There's a lot of fun Easter eggs too. There's a UFO in like the 4th level, I think.
Yeah, I just like breezed through it on one of those nights where I absolutely was not supposed to be up, but I wanted to play my DS. And that's what I played.
That's so real. Alright,
It
the
was
gold,
just a shared experience.
the gold flower. Okay,
Gold.
this one's kind of. I have a mixed opinion about this one. Not gonna lie.
What does it do?
It shoots golden fireballs that can turn shit into money.
Ah,
Oh,
But like, what if you have like if you have all of the money? Then what's the point?
the point is you'll never have to worry about not being able to pay the bills again.
So maybe like a one-time novelty. Oh,
also.
Actually, no, it would
food.
be one-time novelty because if you use it once, spam it the fuck out of it, then you have all the money you need.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like because what's the point of using it again, even if you have a lot of goddamn money you got from that power up?
You are going to single-handedly cause inflation. Anyways,
Or maybe you just have it as like a museum level thing, like you just put in display.
Yeah,
green
it would
mushroom.
probably. I'd probably put it next to Gertrude here. Call it Steve or something.
Steve.
Steve. I like Steve. That's a good name.
What's the green mushroom? I guess that's just a one up.
Yeah, one up.
I would use it when running away from the cops.
Yeah.
You'll never take me
Alright.
alive, coppers. Dies.
Or also in like certain situations where there's a low chance of survival.
Honestly, it would be really funny to like get a bunch of these and then do a bunch of stupid shit. Just like any last words? I'll see you again.
That's so real.
It's gonna
Anyway,
take. Gonna be. You're gonna
golden
take
mushroom.
9 lives.
What?
A whole
Mel
new
says
level.
joke.
You're gonna take 9 lives on a whole new level. with
Or
that.
I was gonna say, or I would probably use it on a pet because like like dogs.
Oh yeah.
Like house pets deserve to live longer than they should. I'm speaking from experience. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
to Keto,
man.
never
Yeah.
forget him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
I
Anyway,
would have used. Actually, no, I
No.
wouldn't use it for lucky. He was spurring. That bird doesn't need to spend any more time in this world. Motherfucker was 25 years old, at the least.
Change the
We have no
world.
idea how
My final message. Goodbye.
oh god. Anyways,
Oh my god! Imagine faking your own death by using that mushroom, by actually like dying, but then use that mushroom to come back and then make a whole new identity.
that'd be good if you're on the run from the mafia.
Anyways, so the gold mushroom literally just gives you like 50 coins.
That's kind of dope, I guess. Free $50.
Maybe one-time
Okay.
novelty, maybe?
Or
Oh.
put it on display next to these two.
We'll
Anyways,
name that one Bob.
And
This
once
one
again,
is it's literally just the raccoon leaf.
yeah. Anyways,
Acorn.
The acorn glide.
Makes you into a
Becoming
flying
flying
squirrel.
I think that's less useful than the Tanuki, but not by much.
Novelty. Same goes for this one.
Alright.
What's the difference for the P1? I don't know much
I
about
don't
it.
know either because like okay, so if you can so if the P-wing can make it so that you can fly without having to get a running start, but you don't need a running start for the Super Acorn. What's the P for then? I don't know and I don't
That's
care to
very
find out.
I never
Anyway.
played that game.
Anyway, now on to 3D World, the Cat Bell.
I genuinely like the capital.
Getting some.
I
of the,
wish-
like,
I wish I was a
capabilities of cat.
I wish I was a cat.
I feel
wish
like
I would-
I feel like
Did I say my
the-
joke? Fuck. I wish I was a cat. No school, no work, no worries, just meow meow.
I'd love to just be meow meow. Sour's living the
Also-
life for real.
Also, being able to have the capabilities of a cat. Yeah.
The super cat bell, or like the gold cat bell. I forgot what this one was called. Oh no, the lucky cat bell. There we go. It's the exact same thing, except it's like the Tanuki, like the stone Tanuki / Tanuki suit, where you can turn into a cat statue. It also gives you a cute little collar.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
But when you use the statue and you drop from a height, it gives you coins. So free money too. It is literally this and this and this in one power up.
That's amazing.
We'll name that one Bob.
It doesn't get a name. I'm
Oh,
using it all the time. I would prefer it only giving me the tail and the ears though. Because I
Yeah,
don't want
not
to dress
like
up in
the
an entire suit. Because I'm no furry.
I'm not a furry.
Me neither.
But like, it's still cool.
Anyway, the twin, the cherry power up, or
The
just the
double
duplication.
cherry.
You can make a stunt double who can go do all the things that you don't want to.
Yeah, I'd probably just send the fucker to work once in a while.
Or once again, have that one do the whole like faking your own death again.
No, what you would do then is you just have them take over your life while you go run away and do whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
It's not like
that
it's
would
not like
work,
you've been
too.
reincarnated into that body.
Alright, so the cannon box, I don't know what I would use this for. It can shoot cannonballs.
Cool. I guess I'm not in a gang. I'm getting in any shootouts regularly, so
And the next one, which is the propeller, yeah, that's the same thing as
that's,
the
that's,
propeller.
that's the exact same as the propeller hat, basically.
Yeah, the propeller mushroom.
Yeah.
So
But it doesn't make you spin around, so it would just go slightly above it.
Yeah, that's good.
This is
Alright.
a big ass ice skating shoe. I don't know what I would use this for.
Is that actually? I've never seen that ability.
It just
I
makes
think I
you
remember what it was
it just makes you glide across ice, and that's it. I mean, I could use it to get across an ice river pretty fast, but what would I need to do that for when I can just use my card or the amazing Cape Feather to just get across that body of ice quicker.
Yeah, it's not really that much convenient. It's just ice skates.
Let's say Yukio.
I forgot what I just said.
That's okay.
Anyway, the useless one, the light box.
I mean, if you need a big ass flashlight, it's like that one video where it's like the guy who's like, "Give me your money."
Yeah, those goofy ass
just
ads, the
flashbang
goofy ass little like ads I've been like, like that. Unless you're one of these like goofy ass people who just like wanted like money desperately, like that. I don't know. It's just a
dare
light
you
box
mess
you
with
put on
me.
your head.
Get vaporized, nerd.
Novelty. Same with the Goomba head. Novelty.
It's just a
Like, it
Goomba
would
head.
be funny, but that's
But
Why
like,
would you want to be a Goomba?
here's the really fun. Oh shit! Please save. Okay, there we go. Why do you do that? Whatever. Do you know how funny that would be? But like in the game, it's to blend in with Goombas. But obviously, Goombas aren't real, and even if they were, do you know how funny it would be to just walk up to just like, "Hey, what's up? I'm also a Goomba."
go buy a pack of cigarettes and that. Welcome, hey. I want you. Give me the goods. You'd get a lot of weird stares, but it'd be funny.
Wearing a fucking big ass Goomba head on your fucking head, just like, "Yep, I'm totally a Goomba."
Yeah, just goofy moments.
Imagine
the
pranking your
horn
friends with
box.
I would use this to make my friends shut up
that.
when they're all talking over each other.
Simply
Just like
obliterate your drums.
the horn. I forgot the bullhorn. I don't know
What
what
is
I'm trying
this
to say.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Hang on.
Rainbow mushroom. What the fuck does that do?
It's just a
Invisibility
star.
mushroom.
Oh,
It's-
it's a
it
lame
is-
ass
It is.
star.
It is just a star,
But
and
as
it
a
appears
mushroom.
in Superstar Saga DX.
Oh,
That's it. It's just Captain Toad's version of the star.
lame.
Maybe one-time novelty.
I mean, I would put it on display because it looks cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. And
What's
with
this
the
one's name?
The pickaxe is literally just the same as the hammers.
I feel like the pickaxe is I don't know what the purpose of the pickaxe is.
It's
It
literally
just has
just
a funny face.
It just works like the hammers and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, but that's about it.
That's actually useless because
I mean, it's useless to like anybody because unless you have like a mining business or something, then you could just break through anything and seamlessly.
Yeah,
but like anything else, it's just like, what would I use this for? I mean, it looks okay. I wouldn't put it on display. I'd probably just keep it in my garage and be like, "Yep, there's my pickaxe."
I mean, it looks cute. It's just a little. It just has little eyes. That's it.
Say Yukio.
Approved.
Okay. Okay, I don't know about this one. It's the amiibo mushroom from Maker, but like it turns you into characters.
So instant identity theft.
I want to be Sonic.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm kidding, novelty. This is literally just the Mega Mushroom.
But funky style.
You're gonna go. You're gonna
You
go
might
right
get
next.
Yeah, I'm feeling that would just make you get high.
This just makes you really fucking lanky,
While you
and I
do
don't
that
like the
shit.
idea. I don't like the idea of that. So
Do you wish to admit? Oh, come on. Instant femboy? That's legit. I have successful gaslighting you once again.
That'll be very useful.
Basic need, as in I would use it every weekend.
Exactly. I would just use that for the fun of it.
It's like step out of the car, whip on the crown. All right, I'm set.
Instantly pretty, with absolutely no effort whatsoever. That's the type of beauty product we need on the market.
Yep.
All right, the star is literally just the fucking star.
Yep.
Stars, we know what that is. Poison, just instant death.
Why?
Why would
I mean,
you
I
like?
guess you could,
I mean, you
I
could
guess
use
you
that.
could poison someone.
You could also like use it as a cyanide pill or something if you really needed it to come to that.
Yes, if you could just poison someone, then cool, I guess.
We already
Right.
have that.
The stopwatch. This thing freezes time.
That's pretty useful, actually.
Yeah.
As I am late to
Right.
work, just keep using it until I get to my punch-out station, and it's just act like I was always there.
They won't be able to say anything because you just broke the laws of time. How do you like? I know the word, but it's not coming. How do they like persecute you for that?
They can't.
They literally cannot because you were there.
They also use it to fuck with people too, and I would so totally be down for doing that.
Oh my god, imagining like visiting a friend who lives far away and like being in a call with them and then using that power up multiple times to get to their location.
It's
Right.
just like, hey, you want me to be there right now? But yeah, I miss you, and you just appear by us. I'd do that to Ace. I'd freak him the fuck out, but I
I would do that to
so-
Sour and my friend that lives in Arizona.
Why do we all live so far away from each other?
Yeah,
Crying emoji.
I guess
That
We're
is
so
that,
close.
people.
that is just a fucking turnip.
Food.
Just a turnip.
You can eat it,
Just food.
I guess.
I mean, it looks cute.
And you can eat it. Make it into food. I mean, like, you can't. I ain't turning down free
Why is there
food.
just a random ass galaxy item down here?
It's
Rock
just-
Mario. Actually, no. This thing encases you in a rock, like rolls you forward, and you can like smash through shit. What would I need this for? It also would freak me out when I use it, so I'd probably like never fucking use it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to
Yeah.
become a one-man demolition team. The word team being redundant. It's okay.
And there's the tier list.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would.
The
Now the
best
question
item
is,
would be the.
I hate admitting that I would use the super crown, but I fucking would.
totally would. Now the question
would
is,
also-
did those
I
two
would
people
have
just
had-
sit through our insanity that whole time?
Nah, I went back down to 1. Fuck you.
Oh, so we still got one who was able to sit through our insanity. I applaud you. You have the patience of a god.
So the one I would use the most is obviously the Cape Feather because going to work is a fucking pain in the ass. I would probably use the double cherry at work in case I needed extra help or something. But like, out of everything here, I would use the least. It's probably the Petalune for obvious reasons.
Ew.
I think
Doesn't
gives me
it use-
that thing gives me PTSD.
What does it do?
I'm not answering that question.
I'm not answering that question either. Look it up yourself, Mal.
Okay.
And I want to hear your raw reaction to what you witnessed.
Okay, dokie. Ah, I see.
I feel like it went over your head.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I know.
Same goes for this. They both do the same exact fucking thing.
I would probably use the like the cherry, or just having somebody to just hang out with.
That one,
Actually.
like that one fucking song from the Phineas and Ferb movies, like, I have a brand new best friend, and it's me.
Yeah.
And to be fair, nobody in this world knows me as well as I do.
Mhm.
Okay, so, yep, there's two of those.
That's one of them.
Again,
silly.
I would. The stopwatch would be fun to use, and I would use it pretty much every day in case I was late for work or something. The Super Crown is for fanboy purposes, and the Cape Feather is because I like getting to work fast.
Wait, doesn't the like crown like make you emo person?
No. Because I said so.
Okay.
Just makes you instantly pretty. Shut up.
Exactly. I love being pretty.
Okay, that was Mario power-ups. Now we're gonna move on to something else. Just digital circus characters. Because I like
Ooh,
this.
silly.
I like this online show.
I love this goofy ass show.
I like it too. I like the humor. I like the kind of semi-surreal dark meta jokes. Ragath is my favorite character, but I also like Kane a lot because I like the way he talks. It's fucking hilarious.
he doesn't know anything ever, and I love him for it.
Okay, starting off, we have. I'm just gonna call it an abstracted character because, like, I know it's Kaufmo, but he's on here twice for some reason.
To be fair, that's like actually a really dope design.
That's gotta go in B tier, purely because of design, but like, it has no personality. It's just smash, smashy, smash, 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 smash,
Eh?
kill, destroy,
I
You
like
know
stuff.
his
another
Like,
one?
I can glitch things out too, and that's kind of dope. But that's the extent. There's nothing really else to look at here, I guess.
I mean, we haven't really seen the full extent of what these things do because Kane just kind of snaps his fingers and then it's just gone.
Into the cellar.
Either send them to like the
The Shadow Realm.
Cellar.
It looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Or either just like make you just vaporize into confetti and ribbons.
Fuck you.
Anyways.
Orbs, man, he looks like Vector Man from that one old Sega Genesis game that nobody knows about. I mean, he looks cool. That's
As
it.
you mentioned, as you mentioned, Vector Man, that reminds me of basically D-side FNF.
Okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
These are just
the mannequin.
this is just a mannequin. Same with these ones.
Yeah, it's just NPCs. They're just NPCs.
Bowling floinks. They get bonus points for purely having a funny name. All the gloinks do.
I
They're
love the
basically
Gloinks.
gloinks.
They're so goofy.
Gloinks comes in every type of shape. They're alive and they just ready to want to fuck with you and your own mental sanity.
I love how fucking weird they look and how they move.
Yeah. Also, you put the mannequin in the bathtub D.
Well, yeah, they're just mannequins. Bottom text, nothing else. No bells, no whistles, no nothing.
That guy is special. That guy is special. He just released a screaming face.
Okay, so
Is there something you want to tell the class?
No. Shut up.
Bubble's hilarious. I love Bubble.
I
This is
cannot. I
phenomenal.
still remember the time when he just said something heinous. Like, it just cuts
I think
off.
Bubble's an it.
Now thanks, I'm trying to quit. I love casual jokes like that.
I love when like characters who are just like bad shit insane just have like the most casual dialogue on the planet. Just like, no thanks, I'm trying to quit.
I love Bubble.
Kane gets S tier. I love Kane. He's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I can see.
Phenomenal.
His
Like,
voice
right-
just
like the-
goes well.
Like even in like the small little like advertisement shorts that they make with him, he's like the funniest fucker in the room.
But yeah, there's sometimes
This is the
that I do,
consequences of our actions. It's only gonna get worse from here.
but yeah,
Is
there's
this a cry
sometimes
for help?
Yeah, but like there's sometimes I do hate how he gatekeeps some things that I really want to see. Like it raises my curiosity a lot more.
Dude,
That's the point.
I was gonna say that's the point.
He's supposed to.
I know, but like, damn, then my autism is fucking me up.
Bro, it's like it's not, he's not gonna like open the gates for specifically one fucking person.
Which actually would go to say that he's pretty good at his job, as like trying to be that AI who just keeps everything together.
I feel like the reason why some of the things happen the way they do is because he just doesn't understand a lot of things. Because like, let's think about this. He says that he didn't complete the exit, but I think there is no exit, and like the exit he's making is like what he thinks is the exit.
It's again, he's an AI who doesn't know that there's an outside world, or
So-
at least doesn't understand it.
Well, I think he knows there
Exactly.
is an outside world because like the exit that Pomni was going through in like the pilot. I feel like that
Yep.
area that she was running through is like the base knowledge of what he knows, so that's why it's consistently looping because he's like, that's all I know what's out there. Sorry.
Yeah, and yeah, it's because there's sometimes that we may either thought it's like AI generated.
Right.
Yeah, he's an AI.
We said that like 3 times.
I don't know,
Alright.
it's just my mind.
I forgot her name if she even has one. I think she's the Candy
know.
Princess.
Yeah, I think that's literally it.
I like her
She's
design, but
cool.
I like her design, but that's kind of it. C tier.
Yeah, she didn't really.
She's just
Do
a, she's
anything.
just a special one that just gives you quests.
Quest NPC.
Sounds just
Kaufmo, he looks like a big ass polling pin, but he kind of didn't do anything, so you get B tier, my guy.
he
However,
looks silly.
the cardboard cutout is going in S tier purely because he's made out of card. I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
The fudge.
The fudge thing.
That's actually just he's just called the fudge.
It's just there.
Yeah.
He's
he had
silly.
very little. He is funny.
Espe-
Okay.
Especially that he actually just caused like a terrorizing of the kingdom.
No. I love
Okay, I
Gummy Goo.
genuinely. I love Gummy Goo. I love the way they wrote
With-
him.
Within
Aussie.
the short time we've seen him, he was amazing, and I'm just like, I hope we get to see him more of. Oh,
Oh.
The Australian
Oh.
the Australian one that we all liked.
I was so upset. I was so ready to get a new character who we would.
I
get
was
to
like,
see
we have a
easily.
fun buddy. We have a travel fun buddy now. Maybe like we can have this place be more populated. Oh,
Oh.
Until Kane just fucked it up because well, he's supposed to be an NPC.
That
so
doesn't mean we can't be sad.
I was gonna say just because he's an NPC doesn't mean he can't be there. It's
Well,
like,
yeah, but like
what about the mannequins?
if you can't keep track of him, like put a name tag on him or something.
Exactly.
Like put like a name tag on like his hat or something, just like NPC Gummy Goo. There, great. Now Pommy's happy. Why can't you just let her be happy? Fuck.
well, Kane's
Bro.
rules, not mine's.
I didn't
Bro's
see.
like,
I didn't see this.
Here
other
comes
figure.
emotional damage.
Emotional crit.
Genuinely.
Em- Emotional torsion.
Oh yeah, Gummy-Goo is so cool.
I need that image.
I never seen a meme, the emotional crit. I only know critical shit.
Anyways,
Putting in reaction. I'm
Um,
putting in reaction images in BLS. Hold on.
yippee.
Alright, Gangle.
Yay, I get the image. Because
I
I'm
like
special.
You cannot tell, but I'm like smiling deviously.
I wish we could see more happy Gangle though.
Me too.
Yeah.
She's adorable when she's happy.
Yes,
I-
but she.
I would give
she
her a
I
hug.
really wish as well. We all
How
wish.
would you give a ribbon a hug? She has no corporeal body aside from, again, a ribbon.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of
there's
those creeps who think that the rest of the body's invisible. Fuck.
Also, here's one thing.
Fuck.
What was she
They're my
doing?
pets.
Like, as what Jack said about like the jar.
Huh?
Jar! He said the fucking figurine collection!
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot.
You're
Damn it.
mixing up fandom bullshit for actual stuff. What the hell is wrong with you?
Nah, I got mixed up. That's what I got. I got mixed up. I meant to say the figurine thing. I was like, huh?
What?
You have no idea what you're talking about, do you?
Yeah, there's sometimes I may mix myself up because my brain. I always go straight forward, not like think about them first. Because I may
We
forgot.
can tell.
And we
Glowy ghost person. I know
I
nothing
never
about them,
s-
but they look cool, so they get C tier.
I had never seen her.
Yeah, I've never seen that character before.
I think they appeared in like the preview or something.
Probably
I
a
guess that's for
teaser.
episode 3, maybe.
A teaser, maybe?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? The Glowing Queen.
I never knew that's actually a
Phenomenal
queen.
character.
Wait, what? What was that, Kyo?
That's a wonderful question. What did I say?
Like, I didn't.
Oh yeah, the Gwen Queen is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. Actually, you know, B tier.
Mm-hmm.
They're funny.
I like the way she talks. It's so fucking
I like-
dumb.
I like the animation.
That may, you're not gonna lie.
It's so
The,
goofy.
I like,
the
I
way
like,
that
I like watching abstracted Kaufmo just beat the fucking shit out of her. I was fucking cackling when I was watching that. I'm just like fucking hell. It's like watching a dog beat the shit out of a beanbag chair.
especially the goofy sounds. Especially the goofy ass sounds that just.
I was fucking dying when I was watching that. I'm just like, God fucking damn it. This fucking show's gonna kill me.
I love that show.
I mean, and I kind of like the design too, having like mouths on both sides. It'd be a shame if somebody ruined it by trying to make a human design. Cough, cough. Yeah, she did do that anyway. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about that.
Anyway, yeah. So next up is Jax.
That lying bastard. You know, I
Abby.
liked him in the first episode, but the second episode, kind
I
of
mean,
a
okay.
dick.
Okay, I'm gonna say this alright. He's the dick character, and that's fine in my case. But just like, I just don't really care for him, like at
Right.
all. Like when people are just like, "Oh, but he's such a great character," I just shrug my shoulders, and I'm just like, "Okay, that's your
Like,
opinion. I don't really like him though."
he
I
just
I
do-
feel like a
became.
lot of the things that make him likable in like the fandom's eyes aren't directly canon. Like a lot of it is just indirect insinuation that people took and ran with.
Yeah,
That
I
seems
don't-
to be something a lot of people do.
all
yeah,
the,
if we go
all the,
purely by the show and what we see of him in the show, he's just a dick for the sake of being a dick.
It's just. I mean, there were some lines that he said in the second episode that I found funny.
Oh, he's funny, sure, but he's a dick.
But like, that does not compare to my favorite character of all time. That's Kinger.
Kinger.
I love Kinger so fucking much.
Especially that one part whenever he just starts spazzing out like a ragdoll.
No, it's not. It's moments like that, but it's also like small moments. Like in episode 2, if you look closely, when he throws that fucking life preserver, and like it like pans back to that wide shot where it shows both trucks, Pomni holding on, and like there's Jax. If you look at Kinger, he doesn't just like slide down. He like bounces like he's going down a flight of stairs, and I fucking love that.
I didn't realize that. I mean,
It's the
that's
small,
a flight.
it's the show and the small fucking details that they do, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, and they do it with Kinger all the time, and I'm just like, fuck, man, why are you so hilarious?
I think that if any of the characters will get abstracted in the near future, or if any of them got abstracted, he would be the last one because he just does not have the ability to comprehend anything.
And I think that works in his favor, and I love him so much for it.
I adore him. He's so
In the House of
goofy.
Conathan, we stand Kinger with pride.
He has no brain cells, and I love that.
Well, there's also times where he does have brain cells where he's just like, oh, I remember when you were like this, when he was talking to Ragatha, and then, like, he just goes back to being, like, brainless again. And I'm just like, I like this version of him, too. I like when he alternates between being, like, the elder guy of the group where he remembers all this shit, to also being, like, the guy who has, like, zero idea what's going on.
He's senile, and I love him.
He's the grandpappy of the group.
Alright, Grab, let's get you back to bed.
Tiny ghost thing. See.
I think that's for our upcoming episode, maybe.
Okay. The monkey chain thing. I like monkeys.
Yeah, the monk.
Beecher.
Yeah, the monk.
Monkeys are great.
Yeah, those monkeys
Monkey.
from the barrel.
Monkey.
Yeah. You know that.
Monkey.
The moon. I'm putting these both in C tier because I don't really know how to feel about them. They're just kind of there.
Yeah,
They're
somehow
there for
that the
comedic
moon.
effect.
Somehow the moon just got them cane.
If you finish that sentence, I'm gonna do something.
I'm
I'm
trying
gonna-
to say like
I'm
the
gonna
moon just got
Punch you, I'll do it.
I will send you to timeout.
Pomni gets S. I like Pomni. I love Pomni.
I like
Mhm.
Omni for the character that she is and not for the fandom makes her out to be. Plain and simple.
I think she is silly. She's also adorable sometimes.
She's such a girl failure. I love it.
I also really like Ragatha. She feels super caring. She's a character I like.
I think if anybody's gonna abstract in the near future, it's gonna be her.
I hope not. Sad face. And music. Oh, my favorite character. Tape record. I don't know who the fuck this is. D tier.
The tape recorder.
Oh, Zubul.
Episode 3, maybe?
I wish we could have seen more of Zubul, honestly.
I mean, the reason for not appearing in episode 2 is fair. Not gonna lie. It's just I don't want to deal with this shit today. Go away. I love how they're the first. I love how they're the first one to say like no, and then Kane's like, "Wait, Zubul, no." Also, I just like the name Zooble.
Hmm.
It's such a fun name. All these characters' names are so fun to say, except for Jax. Fuck you, Jax.
Not
Hate
appreciate
Jax.
Jax in this house. I'm gonna get doxxed for saying that.
I don't. It's not that I hate him, it's just the fact that I don't really care for him all that much. But he's kind of like my least favorite of the main cast.
Honestly, yeah.
Because,
I
like,
don't hate him, but he's probably my least favorite.
Ragatha is a comforting character. Gangle is pretty cute. I don't really know much about them though. Kane is hilarious. Pomni is silly and cute at the same time, and I also really like her design. It's very clownish. I love that. I love
she is a gesture.
I love the visual gags they do with her too. Kinger, I love his visual gags. I love his stupid fucking humor, and I love how he can get sentimental sometimes and then instantly forget that he was getting sentimental. But Jax, I'm just trying to like, dude, you were funny. You were like fine the first episode, and then like the second episode you had some funny bits, and then I'm just like, eh.
I feel like he leaned a little too far into being unlikable. Although I guess that's kind of the point.
I was gonna say like there's some people who would bitch about it, just like, but he's supposed to be the asshole character. The asshole character is being an asshole. Shocker. But like, I can understand why some people don't like that, like me, because like at first I thought he was just being the snarky shithead character because that's funny. But after a while, I'm just like, okay, stop being such an asshole, dude.
You're not helping anybody.
I don't know why like people at the end of like episode 2, when he's just like, I'm so disappointed right now, we're just like, oh, he's so depressed. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the fandom really like made Jax out to be like in their own like fandom like idea of like being somebody having
They
more to their
twinklified
character.
him.
You're trying to make him a sympathy character, even though he probably isn't.
Yeah, no, really, really isn't.
And I do remember like one of the creator of the show saying that the future episodes will hurt Jax fans.
I will be here for it.
Anyways, yeah, Kinger's the best. The tape recorder has nothing to offer. Fuck you, Jax. That's the end of the tier list.
Wait. I feel like there's something missing.
What?
Oh yeah, Gummy Goo's partners. They'd go in A tier. They're silly.
They are.
Especially what they're doing in the background.
Yeah, the animator was talking about something. She's like, originally they weren't going to be doing anything, but then they're just like, they should be doing something silly.
That's a plus
They did
for
a good
them.
job with that.
I love the attention to detail this entire show has, and I can't wait for all the episodes to come.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I think that about wraps it up.
Now
It's time for the
fucking
big boy.
longest.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna add some tiers here. There we go. Just wanted to add some extra ones. Alright, so we got a pretty lengthy list to go here. Oh boy. I'm just gonna say this outright. I do not know the names of every single character on this list. As much as I like to call myself the Sonic connoisseur, I cannot remember each and every one of these little fuckers' names.
Well, makes sense since, well, as what is seen right now, really long list.
So
Random characters.
So I don't remember the name of Grandpa. I don't remember the name of Grandpa Joe from Apatos. I don't remember the name of Nocturne Clan Robot number 5. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of Black Arms Grunt number 7. I don't know the name, and these two don't even have names. So let's get started. All right. Start
Here we
with
go.
start with the hang on. I got a message. Alright, that's fine. I gotta... Starting off with Sonic himself. Now, I know I say Sonic is my number 1 favorite character, but I'm gonna have to put him in D tier. I don't like it anymore. That's a joke. So... Sonic goes in top S tier. I love Sonic up to high hell and back. He's I don't think I've ever given a proper reason why I love him so much. It's because he instills a sense of confidence within me that I didn't have throughout my life. But, like, seeing Sonic have that smirky look on his face, it's just like, come on, kid, you can do this, and shit like that. He's just... It's just the fact he's so cool, has that determination, the feeling to never give up, or never let oppression stand and shit like that.
Basically inspirational.
He's inspiring, that's why I love him so much, and he's always been inspiring no matter what, unless, like, you count, like, Sonic Boom or Forces or Colors, where I didn't really like his character that much. I mean, he was fine in Boom, but like Color Forces in Lost World is where I was like, yeah, I don't really like this guy. But Sonic is my favorite character of all time. It does not matter who you stack up against him. I will always say that Sonic will be my favorite. Eggman. He also gets double S. Why? Because he's such a great villain. He's cartoonishly clownish, but he can also be very scary and sinister at the same time. And I love when a villain can very, like, professionally balance those two things on their finger like that. He can either be the scariest fucker known to man, or the biggest clown known to man, and he's such a good balance, and I love him for that.
Either a fraud or just good. A really perfect villain.
Alright. These are all Batniks. Let's start with the Motobug, because it's the very first one. This is essentially the fucking Goomba of the Sonic series. It's the first enemy you see in the entire franchise. What would I rate it? Simple A. I like Motobugs. They're cute. I actually have like a Motobug figurine somewhere. I got it for my brother for Christmas because he's like, hey, I don't know what to get you. Here you go. And I was like, oh, sick, a Motobug. I love Motobugs. They're so cute. Buzz Bombers. This is the second ever enemy you see in the entire game. It flies over your head, shoots a little ball at you, and that's about it. I also like them. Not as much as Motobugs, but they're still up there. I'm gonna rearrange these a bit so like they're in order from how you see them. They don't have all the Badniks from Sonic 1 on here. Whoever made this is a fake Sonic fan. Kidding. Chompers, B tier. They're just robot fish.
But you cannot even know where they're about to come out.
Well, and they're pretty easy to dodge because they either come out at the wrong time, or they do come out at the right time, but they're too high to hit you. So they're just kind of sucky. Unless it's like in Sonic Mania where like when you're in the water with them, then that's fine, but that's about it. Crab meat. Silly little fuckers.
They look quirky.
They are. They move really fucking weirdly. They shoot little energy balls out of their claws. However, in Generations, they shoot missiles, even though they didn't shoot missiles. What the fuck? I don't know. I just think they're funny looking, silly things, silly billies. Big ass googly eyes. Yeah. Caterkillars. I don't hate them, but I don't necessarily enjoy them. I think they're okay. They're kind of annoying to kill, though, because you gotta hit them right on the head, and if you don't, their body parts scatter all over the place, and then, yeah, you didn't kill it.
Basically, the dry bones of Sonic.
No, their body parts scatter all over the place and then hit you, but they don't, like, reform. They just kind of bounce away. Burrow bots, these things are annoying, but, you know, bonus points because I think they look fun. They appear in Labyrinth Zone and they come out of the ground and hit you in the face. That's about it. Ray from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. S tier. He's a silly dude. He's a flying squirrel. I like his animations in Mania Plus. It looks like he's just happy to be there. And there's Mighty. I don't know why they didn't use Mania Plus's artwork for him, but they used it for Mighty, but okay.
I actually never knew they are, like, made, like, between either the areas with the first Sonic and...
Oh, that's just where I think they land in the timeline.
Okay.
This is just going by, like, the tier list is mainly going by release. I just kind of put them in between that.
Yeah, that's one thing. I never knew they came out as, like, after Sonic the Hedgehog and before CD.
I don't know if they did or not, but, you know, whatever.
The classic Amy. Or just Amy in general.
I have mixed feelings about Amy. There's some points where I don't like her, and there's some points where I do like her. I'm just gonna put her in C tier.
She's basically, in CD, she's basically like the Princess Peach.
No, Sonic's there mainly to save the island. He doesn't really care about Amy. He doesn't even know Amy's there until Collision Chaos. So Sonic's motivation is more about Little Planet than fucking Amy. Amy's just kind of a casualty that's there.
Alright, since I do remember this Metal Sonic capturing Amy.
Because the reason why she's on there is because of a tarot card reading. She's like, it's like, oh, you're gonna meet your hero on this planet, and she's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go there. And then she finds Sonic, and then it just kind of happens from there. Speaking of Metal Sonic.
Yippies.
Oh, hi, Kia, you're back.
Got food.
Yay, food.
Hungry.
We're doing the Sonic tier list now.
So what do you think about Metal?
I love Metal Sonic because he is the perfect dark doppelganger to Sonic. Sonic is all about preserving the woodland critters, and he's all fun, noodly, and pretty welcoming looking. Meanwhile, Metal Sonic is metallic, sinister looking, dangerous. He's literally the exact opposite of what Sonic is. But also the same thing at the same time because they both have speed to them. There is nothing that can match Sonic's speeds like Metal Sonic unless you count like Tails or Knuckles, but we'll get to them in a moment. But like the thing is that Eggman made something that could really rival Sonic. Which makes me confused why he doesn't use them a little more consistently.
Right?
Yeah, whatever. It's the Mad Doctor's choice, not mine. I guess Eggman wants to make it a challenge. I mean, he says that in Sonic Unleashed, where he's just like, it's all part of the big picture. What's the point of my plan succeeding if there's no challenge? Even though that was probably a cover-up for the fact that he was fucking something up. Anyways, Tails.
Tails is pretty dope.
I like Tails. Classic. Well, if we're like going by this because they have duplicates of the main cast down here, but it's the modern variants. But we'll get to that in a moment. I like classic Tails because he doesn't like, to me. Classic Tails doesn't feel like the smart guy. He feels like the little brother to Sonic, and I love that dynamic. The idea of that dynamic for them. they kind of played with that in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog a lot. And I love that because they're adorable. Also, he's just a guy. He's just happy to be there and help Sonic.
Even if he's a pain in the ass sometimes.
But we still love him. He's trying his best.
He is.
Alright, so now we just got some badniks here. I don't know why they put these here, because like throughout the rest of this they don't have any other badniks here. Unless you like count Sonic Heroes or something like that. Alright, so coconuts. I hate these things, they're annoying. It's like you're running through Emerald Hill, you're near a checkpoint, then one of these fuckers snipes you with a coconut, you lose all your rings and you can't get the Chaos Emerald.
Bullshit.
They are just like good snipers. That's what they are.
No, they're just like really hard to spot when you're zipping through, and when they throw their coconut at the right time, they'll hit you and you'll lose all your fucking rings in order to get to the special stage.
Oh, so they just fuck with you with your like good speed. Basically,
Yeah.
speed running in general.
Sure. Grounders. Not to be confused with Grounder from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. These things appear in Aquatic Ruin. They just kind of come out of walls and that's it.
They're here. And it's cool.
C tier. I mean, the design is silly. Very
Yeah.
silly.
Kind of.
I forgot. These things are called spikes, even though they're not, like, spiky. Eggman, come on, my guy. Get better with that naming scheme.
He just names after the designs sometimes.
They shoot little, like, energy balls out of their heads. But that's about it.
Next up is Mecha.
Mecha Sonic.
Sonic.
Mecha Sonic Mark 1. I like him. I like his basic... He reminds me of kind of a little bit of Mecha Godzilla. You can just hear Mochravix's ears perking up from saying that.
He definitely did.
His name used to be Silver Sonic. Well, that's what I knew him as. But this thing is Silver Sonic. This guy's going higher than Mecha Sonic purely because he's goofy looking.
Not gonna lie, I never knew
That's so
this guy
real.
existed.
Because you never played the Game Gear games.
That makes sense.
He's goofy looking, and I love him for that.
That's all he needs to be.
I thought he only appears in comics.
Super Sonic. It's fucking Super Sonic.
No explanation needed.
The embodiment of
Yeah.
hopes and dreams, according to SRB2. I cannot fathom the first time I've seen this super form. It was in Sonic 3. I finally got all the Chaos Emeralds. And I didn't even know how to turn into him until I used the Insta-Shield by accident. And I just turned and I'm just like, what the fuck did I just do?
It's really cool.
And then, like, I just blitzed through the rest of the fucking game, and I'm just like, okay, this is the best fucking thing ever. And then I unlocked Hypersonic, which I'll get to in a second. And I'll tell you how I felt about that one. Knuckles! I love Knuckles. I love him a lot. I love classic Knuckles because, like, I love how, I love to think that this guy was on that island for, like, his entire life by himself, from, like, when he was, like, a small child to teenager. And he's just there by himself, guarding this Master Emerald, and then, like, he sees this weird egg-shaped man telling him that there's this emerald thief going around with this two-tailed mutant of a friend, and he's just like, well, fuck. I guess I gotta do something about that. I'll work with you, weird spherical man that I just met. And I like how... And I like how they portray him in the comics. He's a little more no-nonsense than modern Knuckles, because he's not used to everything that's happened yet. I can see that comparatively, like in the Metal Virus Saga, Sonic Knuckles is more like, oh hey Sonic, wait, what's wrong? Instead of just being like, Sonic, what are you doing here? Which is how he's more like in the classic comics. I like his characterization. This is just some random ass boss. It's a good boss, I guess, B tier. It's just there. Ah, okay. Chaos headphones, sorry. Sorry, guys. Mecha Sonic Mark II.
He looks cooler.
It's just Mecha Sonic Mark I, except with some more extra attacks. The only reason why people think he's coolest thing on the planet is because of Super Mario Brothers. See, that's it. He's not that amazing. I mean, he can turn super, but that's about it. Can't really do anything.
It's a cooler version of Mecha Sonic Mark 1, but yeah, it's just still Mecha Sonic.
But other than that, it just kind of exists. Super Tails. It's just a super form for Tails. He has little flickies that flies around his head, and they attack shit. But other than that, it's just a faster, glowy Tails. That's about it. Is that bad? No, it's great. Super / Hyper Knuckles. Okay, so it's just a faster jump higher Knuckles, but if you like hit a wall after he's gliding, it'll like do a screen clearing attack, kill all the badniks that are currently on screen, but that's about it. Now, Hypersonic. Ooh, let me tell you a thing or two about Hypersonic. When I first discovered this form, I was like, Jesus Christ, can this guy get any fucking cooler? Not only are you just faster and jump higher, you also have directional air dashes. And it's the coolest thing ever. And when you do that air dash, it's a screen clearing attack, so it's just fucking cool in general. And there's Doomsday Zone, where it's the most fucking nerve-wracking shit when you're a kid because you have a boss as the super form where your rings are constantly depleting. You have to figure out how to hit the fucking boss, and you're just like, shit, man, what do I do? So you figure it out, and you feel like fucking Einstein, right? And then you gotta chase Eggman down in the super form. You just gonna crash your fucking face into him until he explodes. I love it. And I guess there's Super Amy. Stick you down there. Guess you exist. Boo.
Nothing special about her.
She can throw hammers. That's about it.
Oh, that was lame.
And that's about it. The Egg Robo. It is a robot Eggman. I think it's cool. They can do things that Eggman can do, like pilot his machines. That's it.
Now Chaotix.
Alright, Knuckles Chaotix. I have never played this game, but I know quite a bit about it. I know that they were like, hey, we gotta make another Sonic game for the 32X. Well, we have this Knuckles guy, he's pretty cool. But they're just like, but he's missing something. Oh, I know, let's attach an entirely other Animal Man onto him and make the game really annoying to play.
By the chain mechanic.
It's called the rubber band. It's the rubber band mechanic. That's what it's called.
Yeah, but oh my god, the fact that concept became a thing as of now and it became popular with the one game chained up. Yeah, that's an annoying concept.
Okay. All right, Vector, classic Vector. He's religious.
Huh?
Yeah, okay, so in the manual, I don't know if it was the Japanese manual or the if it was the Japanese manual or if it was the American one. But according to one of the manuals, it said that Vector went to the island because he thought it was a sign from God. Like capital G. Like God in the sky.
God?
Like God. Just God in general. Like, would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, God?
Ain't no way this man. I never knew he's actually that religious in the classic.
It gotta be America.
Hang on, let me see it.
That
Ain't no way.
the fact that Vector was originally religious is hilarious. I never knew he was religious.
Here we go. Vector Males say he is boundless, cheerful, and quite an optimist. However, he actually has a stronger sense of camaraderie than anyone else, and has a strength and kindness specific. He believes in the existence of God, and came to this island after hearing the news about the Island of Miracles.
This man will go for anything for God, to please the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Also, I did not know that Vector was 16 years old.
I'm pretty sure that changed down the line. It was the Japanese manual!
Wait, what?
Oh, the Japanese manual. The comment Vector is the Christian detective coming to theaters near you. That one of the comments there.
Okay, purely because it's so fucking funny that he's religious, he gets fucking mid-A tier. Yeah, I want to keep that fucking manual up in case. Hold on.
That has to be the weirdest fact I've ever
Okay.
seen.
SBO
Yeah.
is a single-minded individual with a very strong sense of justice. He is interested in the legendary civilization and decides to visit the island to investigate its relationships with the floating island. For this reason, he is actually envious of Knuckles. I like the way classic SBO looks, but that's about it. There's really not much to him.
Luckily to me, I thought he was like a ninja. Oh, obviously
I don't-
for Charmy.
I like Charmy. What's his classic description? He is the first insect to cross the speed of sound, so he is very proud and can't keep quiet when he is denied. He is also very moody and mature in his words and actions. He is self-proclaimed fastest insect in the world who flew to an island to search for new flowers.
Because he's a bee, and it's total yapper.
In the comics, he doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. Well,
This man is just a yapping.
Well, in the Fleetway comics, he's like that, but in the Archie comics, he's like, I'll put him in D tier. He's not that bad, I guess. And there's Heavy and Bomb. I like these two. I don't think there's any official description on them. No, there isn't. Yeah, they just kind of exist. They're supposed to be like robots meant to slow the chaotix down. But I feel like they would be like their own unit together. They're buddies, I guess. That's what I think. Amy left him. Metal Sonic Kai. It's a sick-ass design, but it's just a boss and nothing else.
I never seen Metal Sonic High. Like, he looks unrecognizable. Not gonna lie.
It's a giant robot Metal Sonic.
But he looks really cursed.
I don't know why they gave him a mouth. But I
Is
guess
he
it's
actually
here.
a 3D model, or actually just?
No, it's sprites.
That looks like a 3D model.
It's sprites. But, yep, it's just Metal Sonic Kai.
Oh my god.
Fang? D tier. I hate this fucker. He's so annoying in Sonic Superstars. I hate him so much. Actually, no C tier. I feel like I'm being a little too harsh with him. She's Australian.
The good
Aussie.
Aussie.
An Aussie mouse.
Being the Dynamite, or he's a duck. He's a silly dude. Put him in B tier. Bark the polar bear. He's a man of few words, and he's strong as fuck. I respect that. B tier. Honey the cat. There's not much on her. She's just kind of existing, I guess. I think she's just a... I don't know. To me, she looks cute. C tier. Rocket Metal Sonic. It looks cool, but he doesn't really do anything. He can turn into a rocket. That's about it. Alright, Metal Knuckles. I think he looks cool, both in Sonic R and Sonic Superstars, so he gets a high A tier.
Next up, Tails Doll! The classic we all know.
Many
Oh,
a long
that's
of
insane.
childhood, many a long of childhood nights of staying up because of this fucking doll.
It makes sense.
Shut up.
He's a really iconic nightmare that Sega made.
All right, which cart?
Mr.
I'm putting all
I
these in
don't
D
know
tier.
who they are.
I don't know jack shit about them. They appeared in a comic not too long ago, but like other than that, oh heck yeah, I didn't realize it came at me.
They're
Oh,
from
server
the
gone.
Tails game?
My headphones just died.
Yeah, they came from a Tales exclusive game. But like they don't look like Sonic characters.
They look like Disney characters back in the day.
Yeah, no, those are some goofy ass motherfuckers.
Apparently, it was alleged that Tails Sky Patrol was originally supposed to be like a Disney game, so I think that makes sense why they look the way they do.
Okay.
But they're Sega characters, so Disney can't do shit. Cry about it, Disney. Fucking mouse.
Can't own this one.
The Barabeak Armada. I never played Tails Adventure, and I don't have any intention to do so because I heard the game is fucking stupid. But I'm putting these in D tier too. I don't really have anything to say about them. Other than this guy, he looks fucking goofy as shit.
He looks like he's supposed to be like DK, like I forgot.
The Flickies. I don't know why they're labeled under 3D Blast instead of the first Sonic game. I don't know why you are, but you three are fine. They don't have specific names, so Flicky Blue, Flicky Red, Flicky Pink, and Flicky Fat.
Can't you really have a body shame him like that?
I
call it-
expect him. I
I'm
just
gonna call
expect
him-
you to say Flicky Green, but nah.
Yeah, Flicky Blue, Red, Pink, and Green. B tier for all of them. Except for you. You are fucking annoying to get in the game. You are going to D tier, mister. You're
I can't
fine.
believe you jokes.
The green flicky is also kind of annoying to get because it will run away from you. So if you get hit and lose track of it, you gotta scour the whole map just to find it, and it blends in with fucking everything.
Oh, that's horrible.
This one jumps around and like actually jumps, and it can jump over Sonic, and it's like annoying as hell. It's like jumping around, just grab it. Flicky just kind of wanders around in a certain vicinity where it appeared in, and the pink one will just directly go after Sonic. It's like you can just stand there and it'll obtain it eventually. But these two are annoying. Like, proper annoying. Firefly mini boss from Mania. It's a boss. It's kind of annoying. D tier. Same with you. I mean, you're pretty cool. You get B tier. All right, the Heavy Gunner. I like this thing. I'm gonna put the Heavy King last because it makes sense. It's a police officer.
Whoa.
Even though it's not really a police officer impersonating the law, how could you? You are a disgrace to the uniform you wear.
Mhm.
B tier. I like him. The Heavy Magician. Fun fact: the Heavy Magician is a girl.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
what?
The Heavy Magician's a girl.
Woman.
Huh.
Same with the Heavy Rider, which is the next one. But the Heavy Magician's a girl. There's your Sonic fun fact for the day.
Nice.
Where do I place it? A tier. I like the design. I like the fact that she can shapeshift. Because she can shapeshift into the hooligans, which is Fang, Bean, and Bark. The Heavy Rider can also get A tier. But it's also because of I'm also throwing Jimmy, which is the Motobug that she rides on. Here's your other Sonic fun fact of the day. Jimmy is named after a Sonic community member who made a ROM hack where you play as a Motobug in Sonic 1. Unfortunately, they passed away in the event of a car crash, and the Mania devs put Jimmy the Motobug in there to honor him.
That's actually
amazing.
really good. That's a good, like that's the thing. Sega really does really good. Like because
Okay,
they
buddy.
do really much what the community wants.
The Heavy Shinobi, I don't like this thing. Its boss fight is annoying. The Heavy King, you don't really get a proper boss fight with this thing unless you're playing as Knuckles and hit it in Lava Reef Zone. I like the design, and I like how imposing it is in the comics, because this thing tries to outright kill Eggman on the spot.
Wow.
Like, in his sleep, tries to just stab him with his staff. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man, settle down. These are just the
not that deep.
these are just the powered up variants, except for the Heavy Emperor, which is just this powered up Heavy King. But I love Egg Reverie so much as a boss fight. The music is such a fucking banger, and I like the design. You are getting double S tier, but the rest of you are getting like your respective tiers that you appeared in. Actually, you can get above. You can get above that because they fucking decked the shit out of Jimmy in that picture. Look at my man go.
Really turned Jimmy into a bike.
They decked the shit out of that guy.
Nope.
Made Jimmy
Awesome.
badass.
And then there's Metal Sonic again.
He's
Eh,
here.
it just
He's cool.
it just looks like Metal Sonic Kai. I'm gonna put them like this because it looks like they're squaring off. Like, bro, I'm the better form. All right,
No, I'm the better Sonic.
I'm gonna skip down to Sonic Superstars because that game is a classic game. I don't know why they put it all the way down here. I know it's a more recent game, but like, it's gonna. There we go. All right, Trip, the Stargazer.
I like her.
Mm,
I like Trip.
B. I like her too, but I hate her story because of how fucking stupid it is. Her super form's pretty cool though. Okay,
Drag.
I want to admit something. I never finished Sonic Superstars because Trip's story is so fucking hard to the point where I just said, fuck you, I'm not doing this.
Hmm.
I've never seen this thing. I don't know what it is. I'm not ranking it.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. I don't know what story significant it is. I kind of don't care. What are you hemming about?
It's kind of funny to me that you gave up on a Sonic game.
Well, because Trip's story is so fucking busted. Okay, yeah, let's have like 3 different insta-kill attacks for one boss. have the illusion of you're gonna get hit and lose rings. No, you just die in an instant. There's a difference between making a game hard for the sake of making it difficult and just making it fucking busted. And I think I proved that when I was playing Sonic Frontiers: The Final Horizons.
Oh, that was just straight up bullshit.
Fang, in his final fight in Trip's story, has 3 insta-kill attacks, and you don't know that they're insta-kill attacks because they look like basic-ass attacks. Like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to know that the fucking electrified bars are not just gonna regularly hit me, but just kill me like that no matter how many rings I have. There's no indicator. You can't just do that. You gotta tell the player that that's something bad. I don't know, like change the color of it or something to make it look like it's something that's gonna kill you in an instant.
Or made them charge up.
Like, you gotta do that. You can't just, like, expect the player to know this shit. And even if they do know it the second time, you can't just spam the attack like it's a regular-ass projectile.
They said, nah, fuck you. Just die.
It feels like it wasn't play tested, so yeah, I'm sorry I gave up on that, but it's because, like, it essentially just said, fuck you. They didn't do this for Knuckles' stories in, like, Sonic 3. Yeah, the bosses were harder, but they just added extra attacks to them. They didn't, like, make attacks that just instantly killed you, no matter what it looked like. I mean, I get the bottomless pit attacks, because obviously you gotta know that once you fall past the platform, you're just dead, but, like, regular projectiles? Really? Like, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that's fair. Like, for real. Come on, do it. Right now.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. That actually sounds
could not.
total bull.
So yeah, you can point and laugh and you only want my graphics. Fucker, not even the best Sonic players can get past that shit. Some people broke their fucking monitors because of that shit. Like, I'm talking top tier above me Sonic players. Like, people who've been here since the first fucking game. People who know these things left and fucking right. Even Final Horizons gave them trouble. Jesus Christ, Sega, settle down. This isn't Labyrinth Zone or Metropolis Zone. This is just pure negligence.
They heard people say their games were easy and they weren't taking that shit.
Anyways, modern Sonic is just going straight next to classic Sonic for the exact same reasons that I said. Why did my music stop? Shit's acting funky, whatever. So I guess we're sitting in pure silence until you can get its shit together. It's doing that thing where it's just like refusing to load anything.
Oh.
Okay, fine, be a jackass, you stupid thing. Alright, I'm just gonna place all the modern variants next to their classic counterparts. Except for
Amy?
Amy's annoying. I'm sorry. Actually, not sorry. I just don't like Amy. Classic Amy's fine because she has a little bit of the cuteness factor going for her, but regular Amy is just like, why are you here?
She's just here to simp.
So she's good one.
Next, a big.
Eggman is also going by his classic counterpart. Except you can go a little bit higher than classic Eggman. Because I like to think classic Eggman's more calm and collective, while modern Eggman's more insane, mad, evil genius type vibes. And I like that about him. Big the fucking cat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Sonic. He's like the best Sonic character ever. Never mind. He's like A tier.
I was like, you just like him being really a chill dude.
Well, that's actually what I do like about him. He's simple. He knows what he knows, and he's content with knowing that. He doesn't really try to go out of his way to learn anything, and that's about it. And that's what makes him great, is that the fact that he is simple. Not every character needs to be complex, and Big the Cat shows that. Catch my drift there. But like again, as I say, not every character needs to be complex with a big ass storyline. Big the Cat just fishes, and that's it. And we love him for that. Why is my music not fucking working?
I literally just noticed that it was gone.
It's just like I'm just gonna endlessly buffer because I'm an asshole like that. Oh, fuck you, fine. Sit in silence, shithead. It's a call. Stick you up here too. I don't like to call. It's just the fact that she doesn't really stick out in my mind. I often forget she even exists sometimes. Uh, I mean, she looks nice, but that can only get you so far.
I feel like she's just there for like lore spout, maybe.
Yeah, same goes for her fucking dad. Because D tier. How dare you kill the Chow just because you want the fucking Chaos Emeralds, you fucking monster.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and okay, so the Echidna tribe wanted the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald. So like they plow through the Chow that are in there and Takala herself, only to piss off Chaos, and they all die.
Huh.
Wow.
So why did you kill all those innocent creatures? It's funny. Nice Sunday plans. The fact that there's no music is actually fucking bothering me. Why the fuck are you not working? Uh, this thing's name is Birdie, but it's just a Flicky with a Chaos Emerald. That's it. That's literally all it is. You're gonna get stuck in you were uh there you go. Right next to regular Has Flicky. Alright, the Chow. Basic Chow. You're gonna go in S tier because you are a silly little dude. Chow gets E tier. Never mind. Dude gets C tier. He's trying his best. He's just trying to help people. I don't know why people hate Chow. I like Chow. It's a silly little thing. Just doing his best. People gotta hate him so much. You gotta be such an asshole. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell me you're accomplished with bullying this poor thing. That's right, you can't. Jerk. Fuck. Anyways, so Gamma. I like Gamma. Uh, Gamma's story is pretty great in Adventure because it's just like at first it's just a generic Eggman robot, but then he's just like, I gotta protect the bird inside me. And then he does. And then he dies. And then the bird gets free. He didn't deserve that. Gamma's a good robot.
Basically, survival for his fitness.
Fuck this guy. That's why I don't like Amy. Her story and adventure is annoying as fuck to play. The other E-series robots don't really have any character to them, but they look cool. But they can only get you so far. So all of you get C tier, except for the purple one because purple is a good color. Chaos. It's a mutated Chow. You're going in S tier because you look cool. Your story is great. The fact that you went apeshit because they were hurting the Chow makes sense for his character. Also, he's sealed inside the Master Emerald. Not anymore. He's with Tikal in space or something. I don't know.
I actually never
Perfect,
knew he was actually a mutated Chow.
Perfect Chaos is a cool looking motherfucker, and he gets low S tier.
I absolutely love that design. Looks so awesome. It also kind of reminds me of another monster called Violante.
I think that's what it was based on. Yeah, I want to try something.